birds just happen to be watchers of my shit. My name is JImmiPynk. Happy Mother's Day. So this is Pose Season 1, Episode 5. And this episode was giving me all of the feels. I didn't wear my usual wig that I wear for Pose because it was kind of giving me, well, I was supposed to be covering that up because I was going to change my bra, but can't see with all this hair, honey. I'm giving you, and you better have on spring colors. So when the episode starts, I noticed that it's a ball. And we're kind of seeing Blanca a little bit. And I'm like, wait a minute, where's Pray Tell? And then I figure out what's going on. So we have Femme Queen, Virgin Runway, first time at a ball. And Blanca enters, and you can just tell by the way she's acting. She's just excited to be there. She knows she trash. She don't care. She just like, but I'm doing this. And the girls is talking shit about her afterward, after like she scores so terribly. And Elektra walks up to her, and we basically get when Elektra adopts Blanca. So, of course, knowing the episode is Mother's Day, I knew it was going to be very, very heavy on the motherly love, or so on and so forth. But she says, "I see something in you," and Elektra takes her in. I am your mother. So then we get to. Come on, it's tricky. Like, Brian Murphy always does a fantastic job with the music, but, like, he is fucking slaying it on this show. But, we see Blanca fussing at her kids, cleaning this house up. Didn't I tell y'all to do this? And then she gets a phone call, and we just hear her yell. They all run in. Blanca's biological mother has passed away. Also, we find out that Angel moved back because I'm not nobody's side chick. You gonna be committed to me, really, bitch? Let us all turn to chapter 6 and read from the book of Side Piece 1. There's a side piece too. Side Piece 1, which states, if you go into the relationship as the side piece, you can no longer be mad if you do not become the main. That is chapter 1, page 1. That's great if it happens, but it don't usually fucking happen. Okay? Especially in the 80s when you are not a biological woman and you're not white. That man ain't bit more about to leave his wife and his lifestyle for you. I digress. So Blanca is torn up, and we see her knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Little girl comes to the door. She says, "It's Carmen here." "Carmen, some lady is at the door for you." Well, this is Blanca's sister. We find out Blanca's boy name was Mateo because they refused to address her as Blanca. And there's another guy there, and I kind of thought that it was her husband, but apparently it is her other brother. So, you know, they have an argument, like, you couldn't even call me and tell me Mommy died. And Carmen is just pissed off. I don't know what you are. How am I supposed to explain to my daughter that her uncle is running around here gay and dressed in women's clothes, and it just gets blown out, and, you know, they really don't want her to come to the funeral. But, of course, you know, that's just disrespectful as fuck to not allow somebody to see their mother at the funeral. Even though they were estranged, obviously, because Blanca is Blanca. So she goes to visit Pray Tell, and she talks about how special it was for her and her mother to cook. That was their special time, was to cook. And she's debating on whether to go to the funeral, and Pray Tell is like, listen, when my father passed, you know, my father used to beat me up. And a whole host of things. But I wish I would have went to my dad's funeral. Like, you learn, your parents will fuck you up. But they're also human. And you remember the good and the bad, but at the end of the day, that is your parent. And I wish I would have went to my father's funeral because I think I would have gotten better closure. Everybody deserves to say goodbye to their parent. So, Pray Tell is like, we're all going as a family. This is your family. We're going to go to the funeral. Now cut to what I affectionately call the white people storyline. We haven't seen it in a while. But this time, it didn't feel so forced SJW. Because this is what we needed. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Because we only got 3 episodes left and this shit is about to hit the fan. So we have Stan coming out of the meeting. Vanderbeek is out here. I still don't know what Vanderbeek's name is. I just gonna call him Dawson out here. Oh, swaggerific like he always is. You're late. The meeting already started. That's okay. When you close like me, you can be late. Oh, well, Mr. Trump was here. So he flies to go in there. Stan is coming out the meeting. They're like, congratulations, Stan. Stan is getting promoted. Dawson is salty. Dawson is real salty. Where's his yellow umbrella? Because he is more than salty. You hear me? So he's like, I never tried to disrespect you. You know, I'm just trying to do well at my job. Or are you on the Plaza deal now? Yeah. Now you're going in my pockets. See, I see what kind of person you are. Now you're going to see who I am. And don't his dirty ass go right back to the wife like, hey, I know you already had your suspicions before, but this is what's tea. He's obsessed with this woman. Here where she live at. Here's her address. And then my number is on the back. And she trying to let him know, listen, if I wasn't with my husband, I wouldn't get with you. And don't think that I'm just some kind of trapped New Jersey housewife like I'm some country bumpkin. I know what I'm doing. I chose this life. Okay. All right. But we seen her ass roll up on that apartment too. Ding, 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 ding. And this is what pissed me off. I got to jump around because I want to get into this storyline with the wife. Now, there's another companion book to the Side Piece Bible. And that is dealing with a man who has a side piece. Here's the thing. You have 2 options in that case. You roll with it and shut the fuck up, or you leave. Now, in her case, because she's really just now finding out about it, we can find out what's going on, whether you choose to stay or whether you choose to leave. But why, for the life of me, I do not understand why women are like, well, I'm going to go see the woman. Like, that's going to change your mind. It's not. She already knows she's a side piece. She doesn't fucking care about you. On the inside, emotionally, she gives a fuck because she knows somebody else is really getting what you want. She's getting the full attention. She's not a secret. Y'all can go places together. But if you cared about her, you wouldn't be fucking the dude that had the wife or the girlfriend. This is the same for the woman that has the wife or the girlfriend. Once you find out, I'll give you 1. See if he changed. Everybody makes mistakes. The motherfucker do it again, or you find out that he's still fucking with that person, you have 2 options. Leave or shut the fuck up. Because what is the point in just being fucking miserable? But in this case, we see her get all dressed up. It's girls' night out. Thank you for getting me the town car. And I swear, I thought the bitch was going to go fuck Vanderbeek. When she had showed up on Blanca's door, knock, 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 I said, well, damn, you was awfully G'd up. I guess she wanted to look like, because you figure if your husband got a side piece, he used to seeing you in the house with the kids and not glammed up, that she was like, oh, this bitch gonna see me as a threat, bitch. You can never be this because I am what? Sickening. So she gets all fresh to death. Little Poppy is like, hey, what you got? All I got is weed. Ain't got nothing hard. She like, no, I'm looking for Angel. Well, how you know Angel? And they end up going to the ball. Now, before all of that, here's what I had a major problem with. You'll excuse me because y'all know I need a goddamn cigarette. Here's what I had a major problem with. I had a major problem with the landlord spilling the tea. Just because that's his wife, is his wife's name on the shit, and you know he paying for another woman's apartment, and your rent is paid up, and you don't know if that woman is coming back or if that man is going to keep that apartment for somebody else. You fucking your money up. Secondly, this ain't got nothing to do with you. I got 4 daughters, so the fuck what? You don't know this woman from A to apple butter. You don't fucking do that. You fucking with your business. So you go and tell her, yeah, he paying for the bitch apartment. Why did you do that? I had such a fucking problem with that. That wasn't none of your fucking business, sir. Why did you fucking do that? So, of course, this is what all leads up to this, because now she has that solid confirmation. And be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. If you think that your man is cheating on you, but you ain't 100% sure you want to know, leave this shit alone. It's not going to do anything. If you look in the trash can, you're going to find garbage. You heard me? So, now she's looking for Angel. So they take her to the ball. Of course, because she designer, she fish, because that's the first thing I said. I said, bitch, you could be walking the ball. You designer. They come in like, bitch, who did your work? Look at this fish. She is honey. Yes, honey. Not knowing she's a biological woman. She don't have nothing, no idea what the ball is. She just going to find Angel. So it's the mother-daughter category. And in the mother-daughter category, we see Blanca, sickening. Everybody was sickening. House of Abundance, House of Evangelista, everybody was motherfucking sickening on tonight at the Mother's Day ball. But obviously you are still kind of starting to catch on that these women ain't quite biological. So now you like, it starts clicking in your head when you start reading the room. Yeah, not only is your husband cheating on you, you now have suspicion that your husband may possibly be gay. Because that's what would be the first thing you would think. You wouldn't think, well, this is a biological woman or a transsexual woman. We've talked about this before. Your natural reaction to that would be like, oh my God, not only is my husband cheating on me, he cheating on me with a dude. That's how you would think. Especially if you have no understanding of the LGBT community. Even though Angel is fish as fuck. But you're still reading the room and you're looking like all the women is big. It's all these flamboyant men. And that wheel turns, and you've seen it in her acting. That wheel turn. The fuck? But she stays. But she stays. And at the end, she taps Angel like, I'm Patty, Stan's wife. Can we talk? And you know when you watch it on demand, I ain't get the damn preview of next week, so I don't know what the hell's happening, but I can't wait. Honey, Claus might have to wait till the next day next week. I don't know. There's some exciting shit going on both. But let's go back to the mother thing. So, with the mothers. So, Electra has went and got her reassignment surgery. So, she's going under the knife while her kids are at a ball. And her kids is like, this is our time. We walking without our mother. And they win. They challenged the house of, what was it? Mugler. And they win. And Blanca is there watching it, knowing that Electra is not there because Electra is having her surgery. And she's just like, as a mother, wouldn't you be hurt? Like, your kids ain't even by your side. They out here walking a ball without you. Like, basically saying we don't need her. While she laid up in a hospital bed, she just had surgery. So Blanca realizing now, I've only had 2 mothers. My biological mother and Electra. I already didn't make amends with my mother. It was too late. She passed away. I don't want the same thing to happen with Electra. And Electra feels it, and she talks to Electra. She tells Electra, like, for who you are, how many kids you have, and how legendary you are, this room should be full of flowers. But no one wants to do that because you're mean. You're a terrible mother. However, you are still my mother. And that doesn't mean I don't still want to be a good daughter. So they bond a little bit over that. And when Elektra gets out and them girls come back, Elektra kind of, Blanca really gave Elektra the business, and Elektra heard it and was like, I haven't been the best mother to you. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to walk to Mother's Day ball. She makes them this nice little dinner, candlelit and everything, buys them designer clothes for the ball, and they are excited, and they said, now we are going to walk, and we are going to be the legendary House of Abundance, but we're going to take out Evangelista first. And that's because it's out of respect, honestly. At this point, it's now out of respect that she's seeing that Blanca is a real mother, and she like, you're going to compete. If you're going to be the best, you got to compete at the best. So she's pushing her by saying that. Okay? Plus, you know, her other ex-daughter is also a member of that house with Angel. And Angel even congratulates her and says, you know what, like, we've had our differences, but I'm happy for you because these are all trans women, and Elektra has went and did the surgery that they all want, and they're all proud of her and happy for her. So, the recipe book. Blanca goes to the funeral. They're like, what is you doing here? Pray tell was checking them hoes. Like, it don't cost you nothing to be kind. Let her say goodbye to her mother. And they kept calling her he, right? So then, like, the aunts was talking shit. Pray tell got them together. Then you have the one aunt in the family that comes out and says, we're having dinner and stuff after the service. You really should come. Like, all it took was one family member to reach out. And she goes and she's like, I'm getting my plate to go. The brother trying to beat his ass. I know y'all gays be going after little kids and all this stuff, this and this and this. And all she wants, y'all can have everything else. We already talked about how she felt special about cooking with her mom. She just wanted the recipe book. So it was so heartwarming at the end where the sister, like the lines of communication have started to become open again. The sister does come and says, you know what? Manny doesn't cook. I have my own traditions with my daughter, but you're the one that really like to cook with mommy, and you should have this. It's actually Mother's Day at this point. You should have this. And we see in the book where it says Mateo's pancake recipe, and these are the pancakes that she's making with her, that she's making with Damon. So she's carrying on the tradition of a mother to a son the way that her mother did with her. That was a beautifully done scene. Especially with the milk and the I love you forever. Like that scene, I'm talking about the tears was coming. So glad I wasn't painted yet because the tears were coming on that. But yeah. This episode, y'all, the feels, and then of course the very important thing of her sister finally addressing her as Blanca. It was the first time in the episode she kept calling her Mateo, kept saying he. Finally addressed her as Blanca. That was a big move. She said, you want to come in? Not today. So the lines of communication, at least between her and her sister, seemed to be able to become at least friendly. And then she told her, you're the best parts of mommy. Mommy talks about you all the way up to the end. She didn't agree with what you did, but she loved you. And that's what Blanca needed to hear. So, like that, just that whole scene was just so sad. But with that wifey, walked up to Angel, bitch. And I know this ain't gonna happen, but I thought it was gonna happen. She was gonna get to the ball and be like, no, honey, I see what it is now, and gave her her clothes. I hope that's something that's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. Still don't see Angel making it to the end of the series. But I want to know what her and the wife is gonna talk about. I cannot fucking wait. So thank you for joining me for this episode of Pose. Thank you to my patrons. As always, I appreciate y'all so much. And you guys help a tremendous deal with the channel more than you guys know. Become a patron today. Even $1 a month helps because guess what? 5 of y'all do $1, that's $5. 20 of y'all do $1, that's $20 a month. It helps. If you can't do it monthly, you can always go to my PayPal. That's listed above. It's also in the link down below for a one-time donation. I'd like to thank the people that donate to my PayPal. Me as well. My Pink Ladies and T-Birds, there ain't no channel without you. We're growing in numbers. We're still on the strive for 5. If you are not a member of the House of Grease, subscribe to the channel. And that's real easy. You can go right down there since you're going into them links anyway. Go go on down there, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling, so that you're notified when all the rest of the Pose reviews, Claws 2, everything else I'm reviewing. There's a new drag show, Camp Wanna Kiki, coming. I'm going to be doing that too. There's lots of shit on this channel for everybody, so go ahead and subscribe and notify yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Keep it greasy. Deuces.
Kamehameha, attackers blazing, I'm so amazing. Japanimation, the anime on your cartoon station. So fulfilling, no adults swimming for about an hour. Revealing power, unorthodox amongst these cowards. Full transformation for Optimus Prime transformation. A good vibration from